Welcome back to another tier list video. Whenever I post them, people love them. So I'm just gonna do another one because I want y'all to love them. Today we are gonna be doing Valorant, agents. Reason being is because I've been streaming a lot more lately. At least 5 times a week, 6 times a week. I've been streaming now. So I've been playing a lot of this on stream. It just works really smoothly. My community loves it. And then even live on stream last night before I recorded this video, I made the thumbnail that you clicked on when you saw this video just to show people how to make like a good, interesting thumbnail. So we are going to just get right into it and rank them. So right here we got Breach, and this is my personal opinion. This is how I feel when I play them, not necessarily how good they are. Mind you, I am no pro. I am not good at the game. I just play this game solely for content and for the fun to play with my community. So get mad. Breach. I like Breach. I think Breach is really, really good. I personally don't use him too much, but when I do use him, I seem to find some success. I'm gonna put him in B. I think he's very balanced. I don't think he's overpowered. I don't think he'd be in like an S tier, and I don't think he's trash in a D. So I don't think he deserves a C either. B is like, I think, a nice little even. Same thing for Brimstone. I'm gonna put Brim in B. He has his smokes. He has his molly that combats him, right? He's got his ult, which is pretty good too, especially for just stalling time on Spike. I think he's a pretty good character to use, especially in a team setting. And I've had some success finding some success playing with him. Cypher, here's my thing. He's very hit or miss for me. Either I am setting up trips and cages and cameras in places that are so beautiful that the enemy team just can't get on site. And sometimes I'm playing him and I can't do anything right. So I'm going to put, again, this is based off my personal experience, Cypher in C tier. I don't have a ton of fun playing him, but that's okay. I can still use him if I have to. There are some characters on here I will not use because I do not like using them. Jett. So here's my thing with Jett, right? My playstyle is weird. It really depends on the day and how I'm feeling. Some days I will go balls to the wall and I will push everything. And some days I will play very passive. So Jett's that very interesting character where some days it's just not meant for me to use Jett. And other days, Jett is the perfect fit for me. So personally, that should deserve a B. Should. However, I think Jett's... No. Alright, I'll put Jett in B. Again, this is off my personal experience. I can't be biased. Just because I know Jett's a good character. I am not that good with Jett, but I have fun with Jett. Omen. If you come into my streams, you know exactly how I feel about Omen. He goes straight to the S. Love Omen. Love him. Phoenix. I don't like using Phoenix. I know a lot of people are like, he's great. His flashes are pretty good. You can get people from like around the corner. His little thing of fire is good for damaging your opponents or healing yourself. Same thing with his wall. His ult, great, but I don't like using him that much. So if I don't have to use him, I won't. But he's not terrible. He can go and B. Raze. Automatic S tier. I absolutely love Raze. Omen and Raze are like two of my mains that I use all the time if I have the choice. Which, if you come to my streams, I usually don't have the choice because you guys pick my agents when I play. And you can screw me over and pick really horrible ones you guys know I hate, or you could pick ones that you know I love. So, after watching this tier list, and if you want to come sabotage me or come help me out on stream and pick my agents, now you know. Alright, Raze was like my first main. So, I love using Raze. Sage. S tier. I love using Sage. Right? Her heal, I get to help out myself or a teammate. Her wall, I get to have a little extra layer of protection. Her slowing orb, I get to just make people scared to push. It delays it. It buys time, and her res. Oh, love it. I love Sage. Sova. I haven't had a ton of success using Sova, but he's not bad. Right? I wouldn't put him in B tier. Because I don't use him that often because he's just not my cup of tea. So I'm going to put him with Cypher. Again, these are both two solid characters right here. I just don't use them. So, again, tier list based off of me. Viper. I used to know a whole bunch of lineups with Viper and they were really cool and this, that, the other. But my one thing that I just can't get over. Between her wall. You put her wall somewhere, that's where it stays. And the gas. I just feel like these things don't last so long. You know? Like, I might as well have just used a different person for smokes. Might as well put an Omen and get specific spots smoked out instead of an entire line of a wall. I mean, the decaying part of it is cool, but just not for me. So I'm going to put Viper in B because Viper is good to use and I can use Viper, but she's not my cup of tea. But if I had to use her, not bad. Reyna. I love using Reyna. Reyna's fun because it really helps you focus on just your gunfights. You throw a blind with the intention to peek and catch somebody off guard. Right? And then the only other way you can use her other two abilities is if you kill someone. And her ult is literally just based around, hey, you shoot faster, you move faster, you kill faster. So she is great to just work on gun skill. KJ. KJ is an interesting one. I am not a huge fan of using KJ. Her turret, put it down, whatever, 2 seconds, I feel like the enemy shoot it, it's gone. Right? Everything else, it's just, she's not a bad character in a team setting, but when I play her, I'm not good at using her that way. So I don't. I am going to put KJ in C because KJ is not a bad character and can set up things really nicely. But she's not my cup of tea. So KJ can go in C. Skye. Skye is very, very good. She can heal your entire team. She has her little wolf. She has her blinds. She has her seekers. Even though sometimes the seekers, in my opinion, are a little useless because 2 bullets and they're dead, basically. Not actually, but it feels like 2 bullets. I'm very torn between A and B. Because I'm looking at her compared to these other characters in B. And I'm like, she's better than some of them. But I'm gonna put Skye in A for now. Just because I can find some good success using Skye, but I'm not going to go using Skye all the time. Yoru. I love Yoru. I think he's so much fun. So much fun. So, S tier, 100%. You know, I'll put them in S tier in the order that I would use them if it was up to me. Yeah, Astra, you're going in D. I despise using Astra. Despise it. Despise the fact that I gotta use her if someone picks her for me. So, no. KO. KO's gonna go in B. He's got his flashes, he's got his molly. He can disable people's ults. And it also tells you who's in that little proximity. I think he's really good for getting a little bit of information. I think he's really good for pushing onto site. I think he does a great job making sure that no one's on that site if used correctly. So I personally love using KO. So I'm gonna move him up to A actually. I like using KO a lot. But that doesn't mean that this is where he actually falls in the scheme of where I think they are. Because if I take the best person I know at Omen, the best person I know at Skye, best person I know for every single one of these characters, this list would be a little different, right? Cypher would definitely be like A tier. But this is based off of, like, again, me. And KO would go down to, like, B or C. Chamber. I'm putting Chamber at B. I can use Chamber. Right, his pistol. Not bad. Not bad at all. His ult's really good. I love his ult. I love his TP. Even though it's only 1 now. Unfortunate. I think he's a pretty balanced character, to be honest. Nothing feels overpowered with him. Neon. I love using Neon. She's going in A tier, but I'm putting her in high A. Like, I'm gonna go around and fix them all, but for the she's going in high A because she's not someone I would use. But I kind of do use her all the time. She's very fun. She's gonna go in S tier. I love using Neon. She's so much fun. Fade. I'll put Fade in C. I can use Fade. 100% can. I just prefer not to. You know what I mean? Like, if there's an enemy Fade on the other team, I'm like, shoot. No, I don't like this. But when I play Fade, I just think I can't do anything with her. You know? So, I'm C tier. Oh, Harbor D. The lowest of the D. Can't stand him. Can't stand Harbor at all. Gecko. He's like a low B for me. I think he's great. A lot of people use him. I have a lot of potential in using him. But I'm just not that great with him. So he's going to go in B. Deadlock. I didn't even unlock Deadlock, to be honest with you. So I'm going to have to do this purely based off of how I feel when I'm against her. I hate her ult against me. I hate that little thing that divides people. You can still shoot through it. The sound thing, I don't really get it. I'm going to put Deadlock at a C. Because I think Deadlock has that potential, if used correctly, to just create uncomfortable situations that throw people off. But I don't think that she has the potential to, like, soul out an entire team. So, she gets a C. ISO. I love using ISO. Love it. I just think he's so much fun. Between him and Reyna, they just are meant to dominate. You have his little one-tap shield so that you prevent the bullet. I love using it on op rounds. I love using it. It's so much fun. Then you kill somebody, boop, you got that shield right back if you shoot. Right? You have his little thing. He throws it, goes forward like this. And like it just weakens them. And then, you know, he has a little wall that allows you to push, but you can't get bullets shot through it. I think that's genius. And it's ult. A 1v1. Who doesn't like a 1v1? So, he's going in S. Clove. I've actually had a lot of fun playing Clove. I am going to put Clove in high B. High B. So, we're going to go back. We're going to go through. D tier, Harbor staying on the bottom. Alright. In terms of this, again, for me using them, we're going to put KJ here. I haven't used Deadlock, so I'm going to put Deadlock there actually instead. Fade will go up towards the front. Cypher will go here. And I think this is decent for what I would say I would use. Right, now we'll go up to B. High B. High B. Low B, because I don't really like to use Viper. We'll put Brim. Brim's like good in the middle. Breach. Actually, I'll put down one. Down a few. Phoenix could go up here, then Brim. There we go. This is what my B is looking like. Right, so from the worst, we got Harbor, Astra. Right, then Deadlock the worst in this one. I don't have her. I wouldn't really use her either, so that's fine. Clove high B, because she could be an A for me, but I just don't use her enough. Jet. It really depends on the day. Really depends on the day. I suck with her ult. Phoenix, same thing. Really depends, but I just don't. I'm not a fan. All right, A. We're gonna put KO up. We're gonna switch those two around because Sky Shoe's like borderline B. All right, now up here, I am going to put Reina at S, low S. I'm gonna put Neon one above her because I have more fun using her. Then I'll put Sage. I'll swap the two of them actually because Neon's really fun to use. We have, right? Then it becomes a battle of the top four. And this is where it gets tricky because it really depends on the map. If I'm playing like Haven I can get really good smokes on, and I can also get really, really good TP spots. But if I'm playing something like Abyss, I love using ISO. If I'm playing something like Split, I like using Raze. Like it's very map dependent. So I'm gonna just do this in the best way possible. I'm gonna put Yoru here because there's a few maps. There's quite a few maps I don't really prefer to use them on, and I can use these three on almost any map. I'm gonna leave ISO here because I like using ISO, but I'm better with using Raze because I've used it for so long. And then it becomes, who do I want to put in the top right here? Do I want to switch Omen and Raze? And in all honesty, I think I'm going to put Omen at the top for my list. I love Omen, but these two are very close. So first place we got Omen, Raze, ISO, then Yoru, then Neon, then Sage, then Reina, then KO, then Sky, then Clove, which is funny because I would play Jet and Clove more than I would play Sky, but when I play Sky, I have more success. So that's why I'm putting her in A. Right? Then Clove, then Jet, then Phoenix. Alright, you see the list. You guys know, you guys have eyes. So this is my personal tier list. If you want to come to stream, pick my agent, make me feel great. Pick me one of these. Pick me an S tier. If you want to come to my stream, make me feel miserable, pick one of these two. A C or a D. And if you want to come to my stream and you just want to see how it's going to go, am I going to top frag or am I going to bottom frag? Pick a B tier. Pick an A tier. So, do with this what you will. Come to my streams, twitch.tv/Prescott with a V at the end because someone took Prescott and now they are inactive for years upon years. So, that's just great. I stream like 4 or 5 times a week. So, if you check like later towards nighttime. That's usually when I go live. And yeah, hope everybody has a great rest of their day or night or wherever you are. Let me know how much of this you would change for yourself. Again, it's nothing personal. So, deuces, guys. Have a great whatever.